know that Codemasters can make an amazing racing game. They've managed to time their rise to prominence to perfection, riding the waves of reinvigorated interest in previously faltering motorsport series such as rallying and even Formula 1. In the process, they have created some of the most complete and downright awesome racing games ever developed. The Dirt series, Race Driver Grid, the F1 series. All excellent in their own right, but they share one thing in particular. Are you interested? Thought so. Stick around to find out just what it is that resides under the bonnets of these brilliant games. The answer is simple, really. Ego. And we don't mean an inflated sense of self-importance, we mean the ego engine. The engine of a game is the skeleton within which to build a game around. The ego engine is responsible for what we love most of all about the Codemasters games: the graphics, the damage physics, and the driving physics. Without these big three elements, even the most comprehensive and enthralling story or career mode is wasted. So why is it so good? Firstly, its physics are second to none. With the Ego engine powering its games, Codemasters is able to accurately model any car in any discipline with incredible accuracy. What's key here, though, is that they can tweak the engine enough to provide a fun gaming experience, as well as incredibly accurate racing simulation. The balance here is key. For example, only those with enough experience in a single-seater could stop a Formula 1 car from stalling instantly when it's fired up, or even get close to making it to a corner without locking the brakes and spinning wildly out of control. But in F1 2011, the learning curve can be softened just enough to create the most realistic F1 experience seen, while still allowing less experienced drivers to build their confidence. Another big part of the Codemasters recipe for success is their car modeling. Always looking to include as many real-world teams and championships as possible in their games, every wire, wing, gully, and sticker can be mapped to perfection. Another big innovation for the Ego engine was the damage physics. In the early days, it was a bit glitchy, but now the cars in Codemasters games get scratched, bent, crumpled, and dismantled in ways that are not just spectacular, but have accurate consequences on how your car handles. In Dirt 3 and the close confines of rallycross races, the little bumps and nudges from opponents scratch the paintwork and tear sponsor stickers, but this damage builds to broken panels hanging off the car and even doors and bonnets flying open. It's quite astounding. Compare that to the open-wheel racing in Grid, where a wheel clash can easily get you tangled with another competitor or flung into the air. So what's next for the Ego engine? Grid 2 will see the first use of Ego version 3. No doubt it will find its way into the rest of Codemasters racing games like Dirt 4, but the follow-up to the BAFTA award-winning Grid will certainly provide a brilliant opportunity to show off what is perhaps already the most complete racing physics engine ever developed. So what else is there to say about Ego? Codemasters have created something which has the capability to create the most advanced racing games on the market, across all disciplines of motorsport. Even the brilliant animated fun of F1 race stars uses the Ego engine. This proves the flexibility of not just Codemasters' creativity, but also their technology. So while an ego isn't the most desirable of traits in a person, when it comes to racing games, it's a guarantee you're about to play something awesome.